Hey guys, Damien here. So just wanted to catch you guys up again on my quest to understand foreign aid from U.S. to Israel. And my last video that I put out, that's when I discovered who Myra Kahane was, a creator of the JDL, and that's what I want to pick up my notes from that last one because that's when I started first hearing about him. Then I started to really ask questions such as, does the FBI still monitor the JDL? And you guys can see here as a reminder, we went from Amy Popper to him saying how 2 days later, Myra Kahane held a celebration in his deed in Rishon LeZion. I'm like, who the hell would celebrate what he did? And that's where I learned about Myra Kahane. And then I asked, does the FBI still monitor the JDL? Now, this is what's going to be interesting. That's kind of an open-ended question. It is like a yes or no, and the answer to that is yes. But Google, I know when I asked this question many months ago versus asking the same thing recently, they try to downplay it now. But anyways, here's what that exact answer was on Google just a few months ago before they realized, oh no, people are onto us. We better start changing how this is portrayed. Here's one of the original Google results of what's the answer to that question is. So does the FBI still monitor the JDL? The Jewish Defense League is still officially classified by the FBI as a right-wing terrorist group, as of recently reports of 2025. While the group is considered largely inactive in the U.S., its status remains on record due to its history of involvement in domestic terrorism. The FBI classified the JDL as a terrorist organization in 2000 and has not publicly rescinded the classification. Now, what's super interesting that I want to tell you guys about that I did not know this at this time. I just take this information, copy and paste it, and try to remember it. My story kept on going. Now that I've learned more information and I've tried to get more specifics, there's something right here that you guys wouldn't catch unless I point it out, because it took me having to revisit this for things to point out. Because I looked up, these guys, JDL, were involved in so many bombings, so many explosions, and later on, I unintentionally find a 9/11 connection. And after I found that connection, I was wondering, when did they become an official terrorist organization? Well, you look it up now, it says 2000, 2001, or another source says sometime in late 2001. But originally, when I looked it up, it said 2000, which is before 9/11. So keep that in your memory bank because it might come in handy, useful later on when you learn some more facts that me and you have been conveniently hidden from. Guys, this stuff shocked the hell out of me. When I was at elementary school and middle school, we would have Holocaust victims come and talk to us and make these Germans sound so bad. We never learned about the Korean War, never learned about the Vietnam War, and never learned about World War I. But yet we knew all about how bad Germany was, right? At the same time, when all this is going on, apparently there is some extreme racist group called the JDL who are doing bombs and explosions, killing people in the U.S., and I never knew about it until I'm 46 years old. How old were you about it till you learned that? So, going back here, the shift in focus. In recent years, the FBI has shifted its primary domestic monitoring towards white nationalist and anti-government movements, which saw a 350% surge in investigations between 2013 and 2021. October 2025, the FBI underwent a significant shift in how it interacts with outside monitoring groups. The ADL, Anti-Defamation League. The FBI officially terminated its long-standing partnership with the ADL, Director Kash Patel labeling the group a political front. The SPLC, which has been in the news recently, the Southern Poverty Law Center. The FBI also cut ties with the SPLC, which previously helped the agency track hate groups like the JDL. By the way, thank you, Biden, for getting rid of that group and your shift. Republicans, Democrats, it's all of them. They should still be being monitored, I assure you that. The JDL has active, separate chapters in countries such as Canada, Australia, South Africa, Russia, and the UK. I would later come to find out that there are in even more countries. There's 10 of them total. I'll shout out all of those countries in another video, but just know the JDL are expanding. In 2011, there was a bomb plot investigation. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police investigated at least 9 members of the Canadian JDL regarding an alleged bomb plot to Palestine House in Oswego, Ontario. Guys, that's right here in North America. In 2019, York University conflict. JDL members were involved in a violent confrontation at York University in Toronto, where they were accused of attacking students at a pro-Palestinian demonstration. Following this, York University banned Meyer Weinstein from its campuses. Meyer Weinstein is the leader and creator of JDL Canada, just an FYI. In 2021, just 5 years ago, people, at the Toronto Ball in May 2021, a violent altercation occurred in Toronto involving JDL members and pro-Palestinian protesters. During the incident, a man associated with the JDL, wearing a Riders of the Covenant motorcycle club, captured on video, wielding a knife and a baton. The JDL has previously received support from some in the Canadian political class, with a member included in a delegation to Israel led by former Prime Minister Stephen Harper. It's bad. Canada, my Canadian friends, I'm sorry, but you guys are affected by this as well. Unfortunately, Zionists are making you guys slaves, just like they're making all of us here, all of North America are slaves, guys. We all are. Canada, North America. And it's expanding. The plan is expanding. So after I learn about Prime Minister Stephen Harper, of course, my next question is, what is Prime Minister Stephen Harper's connection with the JDL? And I get, the results show that Harper was known for having the most pro-Israel stance in Canadian history, particularly during his time in office. He was a strong supporter of Benjamin Netanyahu and made a significant speech to the Israel Congress in 2014. The Knesset, that's their Congress. Prime Minister supporting the JDL and their Zionist beliefs. Ultranationalism, look that up. Settler ideology, look that up. Anti-Arab ideology, look that up. Jewish supremacy, look that up. Guys, the Talmud is real, and so are the verses in it, and this story only gets worse. But guys, unity is starting to happen. People are reaching out to me. We're already talking about having in-person meetings that may or may not have already happened. Guys, you guys are starting to like my videos, and you're starting to have some courage to do so. And I want to shout out a lot of you guys, but some of you I don't know. Maybe you don't want to be shouted out. Maybe it's hard for you just to hit the like button. But one person, I wanted to put this on video. I have not discussed this with him yet. I want to give a special shout out to Jose. I've not asked you to like my videos, but you have. And you know what, Jose? What might be weird for you is that you guys, I say you guys, courage is something that apparently is what it takes to like and share these videos, because people are scared because they think the topic could get them in trouble. Guys, we still have freedom. Until they say we don't, share this stuff, okay? Have some courage. Jose, I am super proud of you, my friend, for having the guts and courage to do that. For you, the little bit that I know of you, Jose, I don't think in your mind you would think of it as being courage, just like I don't think it is. I think you're just naturally that way. And apparently it's courageous for me to be making these videos. But guys, and Jose, great job for not being afraid to speak out on the principles and beliefs that you have. I'm proud of you. And everyone else that is liking this, maybe sharing this word of mouth, I'm very proud of you as well. Unity is starting to happen, okay? It starts with a little bit of effort. And I'm starting to see it. And more information that you guys need to know in the next video. Take care.